Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Zebu Nation, FC Cincinnati. We're getting close to the mid-season spectacular for the 2019 MLS season. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. Take a look at the competitions. Not much has happened, obviously, since last episode where we got knocked out in the second round of the U.S. Cup. Played 12 games. We're still exactly where we were in the MLS. Nothing has changed since last episode, although we have dropped down to 7th in the Supporters' Shield just due to not playing as many games as some other people. You see Minnesota has jumped up there. Vancouver's jumped above us. Houston as well has jumped above us. So, we got a little work to do in the Supporters' Shield as the Western Conference teams have come around and started to play some games and started to win some games. But other than that, like I mentioned in last episode, I took some time off for the Thanksgiving holiday, so that was good. Gave me some time to go through the comments and read the comments, and I try to answer the comments as we go along. But as you know, or maybe you don't know, I record these on the weekends and then sort of release them throughout the week, so I can't really answer questions and stuff in real time. But there have been, some new names, some new subscribers in the comments, so welcome everybody, and also some familiar names, of course. But the one thing people have mentioned more than anything else maybe are my pronunciations of some of these names have not quite been correct. Let's see. We got Ledesma figured out, but I also noticed that we have Nick on the team here, who is the brother of Matt Beasler, and we have been pronouncing his name Bessler, so I doubt that they pronounce their names differently considering they are related. So we'll probably from now on call him Nick Beasler. And then, of course, the big one is Fatai Alashe, is how you pronounce this name. And I'm going to be honest with you, I've heard it pronounced a few different ways. I don't know if you've been watching Bear Hams. He's one of the new subscribers. He's got his own channel on YouTube where he's also been doing an FC Cincinnati save. He's doing more of a youth challenge thing, so it's a little different spin on what we're doing here. But he's been pronouncing it Alashi, more of an E sound. But I think it's pronounced with an A sound, which honestly, I don't like either one of those. Because if you wanted me to pronounce this E, you probably should have put an accent over it, especially if you want me to pronounce it with an A sound. There should be something to indicate that you should pronounce that E, at least. I mean, this is the English language, so there are absolutely no rules when it comes to English. You can just say any word however you like because we just memorize everything. That's how it works. But anyway, that's my little pet peeve, is there should be an accent if you want me to pronounce it. But anyway, Lachey. We'll try to remember that, or we'll just cut him. We'll just trade him, get rid of him, because I don't want to have to pronounce his name. But anyway, let's move on. Let's get rid of all that. Go to our match preview. Not the U.S. Cup, because as you can see, we're not in the U.S. Cup. So get out of here, U.S. Cup. Let's get to today's matchup. FC Dallas. Big homecoming for Michael Barrios. Got some interesting lineup changes that we've had to make. We'll take a look at those in a minute. But it looks like FC Dallas is going to have to make some lineup changes as well. They got some ineligible players, some unregistered players. Max Cerruti's got the old double hernia, so he is out for sure. I guess it's a good thing we didn't draft him because Barrios has been healthy for the most part, knock on wood. He's been healthy for the most part this season, where Rudy seems like he's going to be out for a while. So we are playing at Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas, a paltry 9,957 tickets. Ouch, that is pitiful for FC Dallas. Get out of here. It is pouring rain, but still, that's no excuse. All right, we're going to submit our team. We're sticking with the same formation. I had a suggestion to maybe come up with some more formations, which isn't a bad idea, but I don't know that that's where we're at right now. So they've got Mira in goal, Marquinhos, Faraz, at the fullbacks. Faraz is their highest rated player. Most assists, 6 assists for a fullback is pretty good. Hedges still holding down central defense. Aguilar and Grazo in the midfield. Marloni? Who knows? How do you pronounce that E at the end? The rules have gone out the window. Who knows? Marloni. Mascara. Roni. The right wing. And Reynolds. Who is this guy? Is he Brazilian? He is Brazilian. 24-year-old winger. 14 pace, 14 crossing, 16 acceleration. He looks pretty good. They got him for $82,000. Wow. What a bargain. All right. Anyway, our lineup. Hudson is in goal. Zach Steffen had a little bit of an injury this week in training. He apparently turned too sharply and twisted his ankle for a couple of days. So we're going to give Hudson the start. Nuhu and Miller at the fullbacks as usual, but we got Romney in at central defense. He wants more playing time. We're giving him more playing time. And, we got some suspensions and some injuries in central defense, so might as well give Romney a shot. Marquez is there as well. Alashe, Delgado in the midfield. Of course, DeVries, Crispum, Barrios, Adi up top, so that's the regular crew. So let's go. Hand over to the assistant. Good job. Adi's motivated. That's always good. Good to have a motivated Adi. Let's close down on these guys. We definitely have to close down on their fullbacks. Looks like both of them are coming forward. But Ferez is a guy we really need to take a look at. Anybody else going on here? I guess we'll keep an eye on Roni as well. Or Honi. However you want to pronounce it. If you're Brazilian, pronounce your R's with H's. However that started, I have no idea. But anyway, half-empty Toyota Stadium in the pouring rain. We shall see how this goes. I don't think FC Dallas is that good this year. I mean, they've got a few decent players, but they haven't seemed to put it together. They got a 17-year-old striker. That's some craziness that I thought only I would pull. He's worth $400K, which is pretty good for a 17-year-old, but I don't know that he'll be a great leading goal scorer for him. Marlone looks pretty good. Marloni, however you pronounce it, Mascara. I mean, they got decent players, but I don't know. They weren't in the top of the league, that's for sure. Here we go. Free kick, DeVries. Off the wall again. He's done that a couple of times recently. He's lost his mojo when it comes to free kicks. He sends one in, though. Barrios is going to get to it. Barrios looking to make a play. There he goes. He just pulled one over on the left back who's just staring. He doesn't know what happened. Michael Barrios with a little magic there. I thought he was going to try to cross it, but he just sized up his opponent, Pedroso, and just went right around him, left foot, past the keeper. All right, that's how we like to play. Get up early and, pour it on. Here's Marquez sending it forward again to Barrios. Crispum back to Barrios. They're giving him a lot of space. A lot of respect for Michael Barrios. He sends one in. Adi. Whoa! What was that? He skied that one. Let's give them the old concentrate shout. Marquez again. Barrios again. Wide open again. Miller overlapping. Maybe that's not the best thing to do. Not sure what happened there. Barrios tried to tackle him, and now here they are on the counterattack. Reynolds cross midfield for FC Dallas. Sent forward for Mascara, one-on-one. I don't know if that was a shot or a tackle, but either way, Hudson made the save. He's a very aggressive dude. I mean, he wants to play sweeper-keeper. We've got him set back as a regular keeper, but he still gets out. He still has that aggressiveness. Well, I mean, his aggression is 5, so maybe he's not that aggressive. I don't know. Maybe he's just brave. How are you brave without aggression? I don't know. He's like passive he's passively brave. He stands there and just takes it, I guess, but I don't know. Doesn't seem like the attributes don't match up with how he plays. So I don't know. Must be that sweeper keeper mentality. Anyway, 45 minutes. Let's get to halftime with our 1-goal lead. Delgado gets a yellow card just before half. We moved up to third position in the league if we can keep this win. So take a look at the tactics. Should we drop back or should we not? I don't know. I mean, they did catch us on that one counterattack. So we could, drop the defensive line back like we do. I think that's reasonable. Of course, that means they're going to come right out and score a goal on us immediately. But, that's how it works. All right, guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done. Let's go. Just because we're dropping back a little bit, it's fine. Try to secure our 1-goal lead. It's not usually my style. Usually I like to, just best defense is a good offense. Here's Adi on the run. Behind the defense. Ball ricochets wildly into the crowd. Going to get a corner out of it. DeVries sends one in. Nobody there except Aguilar. Adi's sort of half-heartedly chasing it down. Gets it forward to DeVries. Not many people in front of goal. Marquez is going to settle it down for Miller, and there we go. Looking pretty good in terms of stats. 12 shots to 5, 6 on target to 1. 10 fouls is a bit much, but only 1 yellow card to show for it. 53% possession. So we're looking okay. Barrios playing well, 7.2 and a goal. Assist by DeVries, I suppose. That wouldn't have been an assist in basketball, that's for sure. Because Barrios did a lot of that work on his own, but hey, we'll take it. Nuhu and Marquez playing well. Miller's got a yellow card. Delgado injured. All right, so I think that means we need to bring in the newly minted Nick Beasler. Bring him in. And should we sub out Miller? Bring in Klute? Yeah, let's do that. Just get that yellow card out of there. I'm paranoid about yellow cards. There's Miller with said yellow card. Sends it across the field to DeVries. Can't win it. Nuhu's going to gather it in, though. See if he drops it back. He does to Romney, who boots it forward. Not the greatest play, but LAFC picks it up. DeVries out wide. Looking to make a play. Nope. But he gets another corner. He loves taking these corners, but no highlight. So that's... Oh, wait. Here it is. Okay. Just a little delayed highlight. Sends it short. LAFC continuing his goal streak. I mean, he hasn't scored in every game, I don't think, but he's scored quite a few in the last few games. 3rd goal of the season. Assist by DeVries. So I think he's got all 3 of those goals in like the last 4 or 5 games. So he's played pretty well recently. 7.3 rating right now. Everybody's playing pretty well. Crispum maybe not so much. Adi maybe not so much. So we got 1 substitute left. Normally I wouldn't right now. We're up 2-0, but I want to get Ledesma a little bit more playing time. Bring him in for Crispum. Give him some rest. He's been playing a lot lately. He came off an injury not too long ago. Get Ledesma in there and get him, worked up a little. Here's DeVries, still taking the corner, even with Ledesma in. Adi's going to track it down, back out to DeVries. That seems to be their favorite play. Nuhu, back out to DeVries, centers to Adi, header. Wow, great save. He was helped by the crossbar. But he really kept his goal differential there. That would have been, a 3rd goal would have been crushed crushing. But it looks like they're going to lose anyway. 88 minutes down. No real sign of life from FC Dallas. There's Adi tangling with a few different players. Paxton Pomical in the game now, has it. Pedroso, FC Dallas, looking to just sort of run out the clock maybe. I don't know. Matt Hedges, wide to Ferraz. He's going to bomb it forward. Creel, the 17-year-old. Was that the 17-year-old? Keith Creel, first goal of the season. I think he caught Hudson going the wrong way. I spoke a little too soon. FC Dallas has shown some life. Pop it forward to the youngster, and he just, sort of wrong foots Hudson. I don't know what to say about that. It's just bad. Is there an offside? Is this a VAR? VAR situation, but he is not offside. So there we go. Even with our defense way back, he still went over the top of Romney, and that's why we don't play Romney that much, because that happens to him. I mean, he only has 11 pace and 9 acceleration, so he can get beat on that back line. 6 minutes down, and there's the final whistle. So we went from what could have been a 3-0 victory down to a 2-1 victory. So a little bit of a turnaround there. 22 shots to 10, 9 to 5 on target, 16 to 10 fouls, 51% possession. So they came back a little bit on the possession after we dropped our line back. But still, good game, good win. General mood among the players is average. Let's give them a pep talk. People wrote us off, I guess. I don't know. I didn't think they did. But hey, the players believe it. Sure. All right, so we'll come back in a minute here. Play against the Football Club of Los Angeles. Yeah, FCD are brushed aside. Delgado injured for 5 to 10 days. And yeah, all right. So we'll pause it here, come back, and play against LAFC. Hopefully they've got a better crowd out there. That was a little disappointing in Dallas. But anyway, pause. Okay, we're back for game number 14 here. And as you can see, the standings are up and down all over the place. Went up to 3rd, and now we're back down to 7th after everybody else in the league has played their games and scored their points and whatnot. We're sitting here 26 points, 1 point back of DC and New England and Houston. Still got a ways to go to catch Atlanta United. They're sort of running away with it a little bit. They're 5 points up on Minnesota, sitting in the 2nd spot. Now, we are 2 games behind them. Atlanta's played 15 games. So we can catch up with those teams easily. Portland has played 16 games. So they've got sort of a false lead there. But anyway, today we're playing against LAFC, who's 8th place in the league, and they've played 15 games. So we're actually doing pretty good in terms of the number of games played. We're pretty high up there. We've got the least number of games played for the highest position in the league, if that makes any sort of sense at all. But anyway, that's who we're playing today. LAFC. What do they got going on? They, of course, have a pretty good team. Joe Bendick in goal, 30-year-old goalkeeper. 4-star player, 15 one-on-ones, 15 reflexes. Looking pretty good there. Yarrows, there's Walker Zimmerman on defense. Perez. Dylan Powers in the midfield. Christian Ramirez, their striker, is injured, so that could help us out. But they've got a lot of guys who can, do a lot of damage. Lee Wynn on the bench. Diamande on the bench. Latif Blessing on the bench, apparently, for some reason. Where's Carlos Vela? Carlos Vela injured. Diego Rossi injured. Ooh, boy, they've got a lot of injuries. Brown, Sweet. Mark Anthony K injured. So we'll see what this depleted LAFC team can do. Get to the match preview. We are playing at Bank of California Stadium, sunny California. 17,000 fans. That's still below what they should be selling. I mean, they should be selling out that Bank of California. They got some really good rabid fans out there. So I think it's just that FC Cincinnati name doesn't really bring out the fans right now. We're building a name for ourselves, but right now, maybe not so much. So let's get to it. They are the favorite. The odds have dropped a little bit. 2-1 odds. It was 3-1 just a couple of days ago. So maybe those injuries have played into the betting odds. Here we go. Of course, we're sticking with a 4-2-3-1. It's what we got. It's what we know. I'm a little hesitant at this time of year to start adding in new formations, because then your guys, they don't know the formations and they mess up. So we're going to stick with this for a while. So we looked at their lineup. Doesn't look like any real changes going on there. Yarrow, Powers. Diamande has come back from his injury. Only a 6.95 rating on the season, which is okay, but not great. He does have 4 goals from the wing. Latif Blessing moved into the starting lineup. Zapata up top. How's he doing? How many goals does he have? 0 goals, 0 assists. That means he's due to get his first goal of the season against us, so we'll see. Meanwhile, I've stuck with Hudson in goal. He got the win. We're going to stick him in there. Moved Romney out to left back. Brought in Justin Glad off of his suspension. Beasler went on a suspension, so we brought Akugo back onto the field. The team captain, might as well bring him in, except not at central defense the way we usually play him. Going to bring him in at that ball-winning midfielder. Everybody else on the team is the same as last game. So let's go. Pep talk, hand over to the assistant, no good. Opposition, assistant, it's okay. Zapata goes down on him. Diamande, Latif Blessing, gotta keep an eye on him. Blackman looks like he's coming forward. So we shall overcome. Let's go. Here we are. Bank of California Stadium. Pretty good away crowd. A lot of blue shirts there in the end zone, so we're looking good. See what LAFC has. See if they're, they're also a little bit of false advertising here or not. They got a lot of their stars out. Maybe they're just sort of treading water until those guys get back. But they still have guys like Lee Wynn sitting on the bench. They got some good players they could bring in. Here's Romney with the throw-in. Gets it to Crispin. Centers to Akugo. Bombs it down the right-hand side for Barrios. Barrios can't win the header. And here comes LA on the counterattack. Dio is going to try to get it forward. Looking. Andre Horta out wide. Castillo on the overlap. He gets closed down on, but he makes a run. Good tackle. Crispin now is going to start our counterattack. Adi, get it out wide to Barrios. There's a good pass. Barrios, acres of space. Making a run. Waiting for Adi. There's Adi. Oh, he can't score. Good stop by Bendick. Not the most authoritative of shots, but I think he was trying to aim that one for the corner. Now here we go. Here's DeVries. Send in the corner. Loops it in there, but Sorrow is there for LA. Adi's going to chase it down. We reset the offense, and there ends the highlight. A bit of an up and down game right now. That's pretty good. That kind of plays into what we want to do for the most part. Play that attacking style. Here's DeVries. Another corner. Adi can't quite get to it, but it gets right back out to DeVries. He sends it directly back in across to Barrios. Barrios, tight angle there. He's sort of a bad touch. But he still made a dangerous play and a dangerous move, so that's okay. I kind of like that second play, get it backside to Barrios. It's worked at least once this season. We saw it last game. All right, here's LA on the attack. Dio settles it down, gets it to Horta. Move it upfield. Latif Blessing across midfield, bombs it ahead. Zapata behind the defense. What was that? What happened? That was an actual shot. I thought it was some kind of call. He just chipped it, and it just rolled wide. Here's Horta on the corner. It goes past everyone. Nobody was paying attention to that corner. That was weird. Latif to Powers. He's going to take a left-handed shot. Hudson deflects it out. Left-handed, left-footed shot. Big Jumbotron in the corner. Let's see this from Horta. Sends another one looping in, but Hudson is right there. Number 1 overall draft pick trying to claim a spot. I don't know. I mean, I guess if he keeps winning, then that's all that matters. But it's going to be tough to take a role from Stefan. Determination going down, as is everybody on our team. Determination is going down. Don't like that. Horta with a slide tackle on Lashe. Blackman sends it forward for Latif. He's covered there, but not incredibly tightly. Blackman scoops one in there, headed out by Akugo. LA is trying to reset their offense. Castillo to Powers. Yarrow. Pretty good defense. Out wide to Blackman. On the overlap as we expected. He sends one in. Oh, boy. Missed the header that time, and it falls right to Dio for the goal. Diamande. Here it is. Here's a replay. We knew Blackman was going to get forward, and we got a man on him, but it's just missed header, or is that Zapata heading it down to him? Either way, we didn't win that fight on the back line. We don't have any of our big dudes back there, do we? Well, Marquez is 15 jumping reach, 15 strength, 13 heading. He should be able to hold the line a little bit. All right, let's get one back. Crispum. Looking. Alashe gets it forward. Can't get it to Barrios. Kugo back to Alashe. Adi tackled by Zimmerman, and here comes L.A. looking to get a second goal on the attack. Sends it forward. Zapata on the run. Too easy. Got a little problem on our back lines. Twice now this happened where we had one defender up, one defender back. Number 4 way out of position. That's Marquez, I do believe. Just don't know what he was doing. So actually, I just want to flip-flop him around with Glad. Put Glad on the right, Marquez on the left. See if that changes the dynamics a little bit back there. We're down 2-0. Not good. Romney and Akugo are error prone. Not good. Hudson is anxious. So this will probably end Hudson's streak at goalkeeper. Encourage our players to do something or other. We'll take care of that after halftime. Pep talk. Let's get angry. Assertive. Expect to see a much better showing. There we go. Let's go. Pep talk, second half. What's this analysis all about? Encourage our players to play short passing. Romney, Nkogo, Eric Prone, Zapata. Yeah, that's fine. Be that way. Marquez is fired up. Barrios and Crispum and Hudson are all anxious and frustrated. Here's DeVries. Free kick. Sends one in. Crispum on the run. Zapata wins the header, but Akugo should be able to chase this down. Centers. Lashe can't get to it. Back to Akugo. Tackled. Marquez bombs it back downfield. Barrios wide open. He's got Adi. He centers it. Nope, Akugo is there for the easy goal. That ball-winning midfielder, I don't know what it is, but we get a lot of goals from that ball-winning midfielder position. It's different. Didn't usually see that a lot in FM18, but here we go. Barrios, Akugo just beats everybody to the ball, just more aggressive. Gets one back. So there we go. 52 minutes down. We're back in the game. Dio and Zapata and Blessing all playing very well for LA. Horta not looking so good out there. He's 58%. Let's give the boys a shout. Let's I got some anxious boys out there. So maybe we can just encourage them? Will that make them more anxious? No, frustrated. Frustrated by the team talk. Fired up, though. Hudson's fired up. That's good. Barrios is back to composed. 72 minutes. Let's pause here and make some subs. Romney's been booked. 6.3 rating, so I think we'll get him out of there for Nuhu. Then, who else isn't playing well? Crispum isn't playing well. We have Flores on the bench. No, I think we'll put Ledesma in there for Crispum. There's not much we can do about Adi, honestly. So, I mean, we could bring in Kiri Shelton, but I don't know if I like that swap. We live or die with Adi. We ride with Adi. All right, let's go. Could bring in, no, I was going to say we could bring him in at right wing, but no. Lee Win in off the bench for the corner kick for LA. Oh, good defense on the back line there by Nuhu. That was going to slip past Hudson. 82 minutes. Is there any tactics we can do? Talking about tactics. Could get stuck in maybe. Shoot on sight, possibly. Sure. Let's try shooting on sight. That always never helps. 87 minutes, 88. Come on, boys. Let's do another shout. Let's demand more. Miller's down to a 6.0 rating. Maybe a little injured, too. So let's bring in Chris Clute for Miller as our final sub. 1.5 minutes. 1 minute left. 30 seconds left. 1 minute overdue. Here's LA with a throw in. Probably not going to be good for us. Yarrow has it. He just boots it wide. Blackman again on the overlap. We got a man there. There's the whistle. 2-1 defeat to LA. Not so good. Latif Blessing gets the man of the match. 8.2 rating and an assist. On our side, Okugo comes in. Hasn't played in a while due to that early season injury. 7.7 and a goal. Maybe we should play him more. I don't know, not so good. So, Hudson saved 5 shots, which was pretty good, but he I don't know. I don't know. We got to figure out our chemistry with this team here, I think. Just got a little chemistry problem. Not happy with your performance. Get out of there. Continue. Maybe we should drop back. Maybe we should, come up with a different formation. I don't know. We'll see. We'll rattle these around in the old brain cage and see what comes out. Next up on the old schedule, we got Portland, RSL, Minnesota, Houston. We are at, what are we at here? Game 14. So 3 games left. 1, 2, 3. So maybe we'll come back for Houston and the mid-season report. Because I kind of want to play some games and get into a flow and see how that works out. It's always good to... Houston's a good barometer. They're a team that's a lot like us. They got a good offense. They got some good attacking players. They're always sort of mid-tier team, if not better than that. So you know, it makes sense for Houston to be kind of a benchmark for us because they're never really bad, and they kind of play our similar styles. So we'll give that a shot, and we'll come back for that. So until then, until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.